My friend Joe Gilder makes records and records things, and he has a blog called homestudiocorner.com where he tells you about how to make records at your house. And one of those things he did recently was give a studio tour of his home studio. And I thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought I would show off my home studio. And I thought I'd start on my front porch, where sometimes songs get written before I record them. Then we go into the control room and the tracking room, and where everything happens. I call it the red room or the spare bedroom. But this is where I just finished my 4th album that I've made in this room without an actual smart person involved. It's just me and my friends coming over and doing things. Here's the gear. This is the important part. So it all starts on this little computer with a bow tie. And I don't know a lot about technical numbers, but it's a PowerBook or whatever they call that now. And then I have this interface here, the Motu, can you see that? The Motu 896. I bought it in the year 2002, but I can plug like 8 microphones into it, or I used to could. Now I can only plug 5 in at a time. But for this record, I only plugged 1 in at a time, so I didn't really need, didn't use it for all it could be used for. So basically, I would start with this microphone that my friend gave me for babysitting his kid. What is that called? MK219? I don't know who makes this or what that means. And then I bought this thing for $14, this pop filter. I was going to try to make one with pantyhose and a coat hanger, but it just seemed easier to spend $14. So then I plugged that directly into the Motu 896 with no fancy preamps or compressors or anything, because I don't have those. And I actually don't know how to make them work if I did have them. Then that goes from FireWire over to a hard drive. I have some hard drives down here that you can't see. This one says the Luxury Liners, one of my bands. And then the hard drive thing goes to my computer, and I record on the program called Digital Performer. And I think I did this last record on Digital Performer 5, and I think 7 is about to be out, so I don't have the latest, greatest thing. Basically, I just record straight into the computer from this microphone to the Motu to the Digital Performer, and then that's how I get my sounds in there. Then I have this keyboard that I bought off Sweetwater. It's Axiom. Oh no, I bought this at Guitar Center. Axiom 49, and I've run that through the program called Mach 5, and it syncs up to Digital Performer. So I use that to do fake drum beats. And then I also use it to play a little steel drum on my record. Ding, 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 ding. Or, and I ended up having to use it for this Christmas album I made, because I bought this thing, this, whatever this thing's called. But it wasn't really key in tune or something, so I had to do fake chimes for my Christmas record. But that's all I use this thing for. Then I have an actual piano that my friend Kim Bowen played on a couple songs. And my friend Zach gave me this. But I just have a mic. Oh, you can't see behind there. It's like an SM57 back there. Mic and that. And these are my $100 Sennheiser headphones that I'm really happy that I did this, because I was always using crappy headphones for making records, and it's just, this makes a home studio actually work a little bit better, I feel. And it's good for watching TV shows on the internet. This is my little Fender amp that I use on a couple songs on this recent record, the Christmas album. But yeah, it's It's right here in the room, right next to me, so I can just track while I'm going. This is the one thing I did buy for this Christmas album, is this cool guitar stand thing, so I could have my arsenal right here at my side. And it's my Gibson J45 and my Rickenbacker bass and my little fake banjo and my Gibson SG. And what else? This is my thrift store chair that I use instead of the $100 fancy chair that I bought that I thought would make me more productive, but really it just made me uncomfortable. Is that the sort of stuff you need to know? Yeah, so Digital Performer into this computer, and it's basically like just a fancy 4-track. Oh yeah, here's my Yamaha speakers that cost $300. Studio monitors. I think that's it. This is the worksheet. It's like the whole record, the lyrics and arrangements and notes and stuff and chords and ideas for friends that can maybe do things to make it better. But then I just hand one of those hard drives that's down there, I unplug it and take it to my friend Chris Brush's house, and he turns it into something that sounds better than what I really sound like. He's doing the mixing for it. So he'll, sort of fix or enhance what's happening in this little red room. And that's how I make records for cheap and for fast.